Hi, welcome to the first episode of Carlson Cowork Conversations. I'm here with Chris Cooley. We're going to talk about he's being an entrepreneur. We're going to talk about the effect that Carlson Cowork has had on his business, and we're going to talk about other fun and crazy things that come up in this conversation. So, welcome, and here we go.
Just jump right into it.
Yeah, we could just jump right into it right now. So, Chris, tell me about your business. Tell me about Cooley.
Yeah. So I started a freelance business about 9 years ago, and last March I phased into an LLC, Cooley Creative LLC, and it is a branding and design company for those industry-specific type things. People can relate to that. The thing that's really unique about what I do is that I've developed a process. So the whole process is about this unique, authentic experience for people. So I do something that I call live design, and I actually let the person that I'm working with come into the process. So they see a screen share of some certain designs, and then we manipulate and tweak the designs to refine them so that people can make immediate decisions rather than a lot of back and forth.
It's amazing. So co-creation is pretty much
absolutely co-creation. That's a great word for it. Maybe I'll use that. Actually,
you rely on the client to give input because you realize that they're pretty much invested in the product, and you want them to give you the input in real time as they're going along.
Absolutely. So, you've been in marketing and advertising and seen how that process can work. A lot of times in an agency model, I'm not saying it's wrong or bad. It's just the model is that you get a sort of a conveyor belt, and the person is like, here's 3 designs, pick one, come back.
Right.
And we've changed the font, and that works for some clients,
right.
But the people that I work with are really involved entrepreneurs. They're really passionate about their business, and they're to some extent they're really ingrained in what that company is. So for them to be involved, they're highly creative people too. So they like to be involved. You know what I mean? It's co-creative, but to an extent, it's not. When I first started doing this and started doing logos with live design, the client was too much involved. So they were actually watering down the product because my expertise isn't being leveraged. It's like, okay, well, I'll change all this stuff, and then you come out with this Frankenstein, right?
Right.
So no, I've really refined the process, and
cool.
It's really fun for everybody. And what you get is this really authentic result.
Cool.
So
it's an interesting, unique process. Clients must love
that. Yeah. The people who it's for, they absolutely love it. It's not for, if you have a big corporate entity. Now, I've worked with a lot of corporate entities and formed boards and worked with multiple people in this process. But if somebody comes up and says, well, we just want these designs, crank them out.
You're not interested in that
sort of thing. Not quite.
Wow. So it's sort of you build a really closer relationship with the client.
That's a huge part of it. Yeah.
By doing it this way.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And it takes, the process is 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It happens that quickly because the momentum that you start, you get people excited about it, and next thing you know, they're proud of what the result is rather than just having this thing that they end up having to use as their visual point of reference.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Did you even know that about me?
Yeah. I've known you so long.
Yeah.
No, I think I do a little bit.
Right.